I'm Kyra Bell, and I am a part of Erie High School's Stugo, and I'm also a part of the Erie High School varsity cheerleading team.
What are you running for?
I'm running for secretary. I feel like now that I've been in Stugo for a year, I've seen a lot of what goes on in student government at Erie High School, and I'd like to put in input.
Why, of all things, did you want to campaign for secretary?
Now that I've been in Stugo for a year and I've experienced what happens in Stugo, I want to put my own input in based on what I've seen and learned in my own way.
If there was one thing you could promise to the student body, what would it be?
I think that a lot of people say that they want to better the communication, but I mean, a lot of the other candidates haven't been in Stugo, and I feel like knowing how everything runs in Stugo, it'd be easier to really get a feel for what the student body wants as a whole and getting it done and bringing it up in Stugo.
What makes you the best candidate for secretary?
Well, out of all the other candidates, I happen to be the oldest. I'm the only junior going into my senior year that is running for secretary, and I've noticed things that have happened at Erie High School during my 2.5 years at Erie. So I feel like that really sets me apart from the other candidates.
Do you plan on keeping your campaign account and website after you win?
I do plan on keeping my website. Hopefully, if I do get elected with the other elected candidates, we could all possibly make a website, like a Stugo website, to keep the school informed on events and polls on spirit weeks and themed games, just to keep the communication running smoothly.
What do you feel are the biggest problems at Erie High School?
I did mention this earlier, but I feel like the communication, there's just a lack of communication between the student body at Erie and the Stugo, which frustrates a lot of people. So I think we could come up with better ways to improve the communication, like the website, more Twitter polls and whatnot.
How do you plan to increase the turnout with smaller sports and give them more recognition?
I think that, it's sometimes during advisory, it's broadcast on Erie Tiger Network and it's broadcasted on the announcements, and there's posters up on the walls. But I think that mainly students, high school students, use their social media for a lot of different things. And by using maybe an Instagram, like a Stugo Snapchat, to really get the word out, because that's all teenagers use these days, I think it'd be a better way to remind the student body about what upcoming events are occurring.
What's your favorite part about running for secretary?
It's definitely been a roller coaster of emotions, and lots of different things have occurred throughout this process, but it's definitely a big learning process, and I'm really happy I ran because I'm meeting a lot of awesome people at our school, and it's definitely given me a better insight of who goes to Erie and what people want, and it's been really cool. So I really liked that aspect of running.
Thank you so much, Kyra. For the Erie Tiger Network, I'm Ethan Schrauf.